Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are ready to go. It's 42 degrees outside, mostly cloudy right now. Not too bad at all. Who do we have first in the chat? We got Frank first in the chat. Frank, Pudgy, Frank, Nick F, Lama Dave, Pudgy, Old Rounder, Dark Bro, Notos, Pudgy, Dark Bro, David. We got David, Gorilla, David, King Mamba, Dark Bro, King Mamba, Old Rounder, Matthew. All of you guys absolutely love it right now. Let's check the market out, see what we got going on today. We've got AMC in the top left, sitting down 5.39% right now. Going down to start the afternoon here, $7.75 per share. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 941 right now. It is up 0.5% at the moment. GameStop sitting at 25.87, down 6% on the day. Bitcoin back in this channel right here between 17 and 17.1. A little channel that we had earlier on Friday morning, I believe. And currently testing the downside. 1, 2, third test right here. Looks like it could fall at the moment. If not, it'll most likely bounce back up to 17.1. NASDAQ down pretty heavy today, losing 1.5%. GameStop down 6%. Bureau Therapeutics down 7.5%. AMC down 5.5%. Ethereum down 1.5%. Shiba slightly up. Dogecoin and Bitcoin both down. Sundial sitting up 3%. Mullen Auto 20 cents per share. CEI sitting at 10.51. The SPY 400. BBIG 66. Highcraft Mining 63. Netflix 317. Terra Luna Classic 17.4. QQQ sitting at 288, down to almost 1.5% of the day. And Ape sitting at 96 cents per share right now. Go back down. We'll watch Bitcoin play out there. I've got a surprise for everybody. Give me 2 seconds, okay? Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to show you guys. Man, my hair's kind of crazy sticking this way. I kind of like it, though. All right, give me 2 seconds. Here. All right, we've got, chair. We've got these so far, okay? We've got these so far, ready to go, bro, and, hold on. We've got more gonna go in these bags. So we're gonna finally get everybody. Hopefully this the 1 year out. You're gonna be good to go on that. Sizes go from medium all the way up to 2XL. So you guys should be good on that. I just gotta get these in bags ready to go. And they are gonna be random. So I got the bags marked what size they are, but the colors, all the color schemes, they all vary. Okay, they all vary. So hopefully I'm able to put the rest of those in bags. There's currently 15 full shirts ready to go. And then guys with 1 year, you get priority. And then we'll get those shipped out. And if there's any left over, all that stuff. If not, we can go get some more of them and get those good to go for maybe some Christmas giveaways to enjoy it. So was working on that over the weekend and solid on that, guys. Get excited about it. It's gonna be good. Hit the like button on the way in. Please listen to Matthew. Happy Monday. Saw your Gemini post last night. It would explain why the value of my Elon on there was so low compared to all the other exchanges. I moved it to Crow platform and it actually gained value. Matthew, good deal, man. Good deal. Look, I don't know if that necessarily explains it or not. I mean, it could definitely be something that would explain it, yes. But, yeah, dude, Gemini, they're owed $900 million right now. Does not mean that they are going to be going bankrupt, but they're owed $900 million by Genesis. Genesis is owed that by FTX. Genesis is not going to get that from FTX. Therefore, they're most likely not going to give that to Gemini. And therefore, Gemini is either going to have to make up $1 billion loss somehow, or whatever. But they get a lot of money, dude. I was researching them a little bit last night. They're sitting on $30 billion in customer assets, and $30 billion is 1/3 the size of Coinbase, dude. They're not small by any means. Yes, shirts. Let's go. Yes, Dark Bro. I got the shirts. I got all that stuff labeled and ready to go right here. So you guys should be good to go with a bunch of these. for the giveaways, and for the giveaways and the 1 year shirt. So I am going to prioritize the guys that have been a member for 1 year. Get your shirts out. So if you have, like, if you already know that you're a good 1 year in, message me somewhere to let me know your address. I don't even know if there's 15 people that have been here for a year, but if you have been, please message me with what size you need. I'm going to let it be a first come, first serve between the guys that have been here for a year already. So message me either on Twitter or Discord with what size, because I got the sizes marked. There's no picking colors. There's none of that. Whatever you get, you get. But, it is a giveaway shirt, so I just put them all in bags, so it's easier for me just to go to the post office and get them shipped out. Then you don't have to worry about picking, anything like that. You just get to pick your size. What brand are they? Are they soft? Are they good for heavier set guys? Notos. Yeah, so all of these are Gildan brands. Yeah, they are good for heavier dudes. I don't know what they are. They're not the super soft or whatever. Heavy cotton. They're the Gildan heavy cotton kind. Gildan heavy cotton. They're not like a slim fitting shirt or anything like that. So, I would say a normal. I mean, heavy cotton. It's a decent quality shirt. It's not the super soft tri-blend shirts that I had last time. The website ran out of those. But the heavy cotton, Gildan, yes, they're good for big dudes, small dudes, whatever you want. Average t-shirt, got the bro logo on it. You guys saw the red ones over there. Can you look at LUNC 1106 a proposal and give us your take on it, Clay? Yeah, Wojak, man. Possibly here in a second we could do that. But let's catch up on this. And then, I don't even know what 1106 is. 1106. I haven't even seen that one yet. So they're not for sale. So Notos. No, I want to do giveaways, man. I want to do giveaways. The first ones, if you've been a member for a year, you get those. But then let's just do some giveaways, man. Let's have some fun with it. It's Christmas time, right? By the time you start buying them and all of that stuff, I got to make sure that I'd rather give them away, man. I'd rather give them away. Frank, thank you very much for the member chat. Long-term retirement portfolio, bought more MPW, bringing the share count over 100. Ex-dividend this week at 29 cents a share. Nice, man. Also, with 100 shares, sold cover calls for $12.23 at $13.50, 21 cents. Boom, baby. Boom. Frank over there making 21 bucks. I like it, Frank. 21 bucks, bringing in 29 cents per share dividend. Frank is killing it. Clay, your latest videos are missing audio from your intro animation. I assume that you didn't know. So, Old Rounder, actually, I do know that. I don't understand it, dude. It's free music to use, and I got 2 copyright claims. 2 or 3 copyright claims towards the end of last week. I don't get it. So either I'm going to look for a new song or I don't know. I'm not using that one anymore, dude. If I'm going to get copyright claims on free music, it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So I took it out of the ones that got the claims, and I'm just not even going to put it in. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to hit me with the copyright on your free music, nobody's going to hear your music. So, yeah, dude. Nice 10-second clip or 8-second clip, whatever it is. Trying to hit me with the copyright on that. So I'm either going to do some new music, change the intro or something. But, yeah, I've been taking it out, man. I've been taking it out. Because if you're going to copyright claim me for free music, man, I don't know what to do about that. So, no, you won't have any music in there until I either find a new song, find a new intro, or figure that out. I'm not going to sit here and deal with copyright claims and let you look at my analytics and get them. Because, dude, the crazy thing is, right, that 8-second intro or whatever it is, once they copyright claim it, they take all of the money. They take all of the money that is made on that video from there on out, and they get it for an 8-second intro. No, dude. That ain't happening. You guys can sit there with blank music before that happens. But thank you very much, Old Rounder, for letting me know that the music was down. Because if I did not know that, then that would be something that I totally wanted to fix. But nah, dude, you're not gonna copyright claim my entire video because of a 8-second clip. Let's see. I've not been here for a year. It is all right, no toast. You could still win one, man. Dark Bro, I imagine I imagine. I don't delete the DMs in the Discord or anything. So I imagine I do. I'm 6'2", $160. Would you say a medium or large in those shirts, Clay Bro? Gorilla Invictus. See, the thing is, dude, you're kind of tall, man. So I would probably say a large. It might be a little bit baggy on you. At 160. I would definitely say a medium for me. But you're tall, dude. So I'd say a large for you. I'd say a large. And the large, look, they're all cool, right? They're all cool. And if we need more, right, we can get more. But I'm gonna try and stack them up and start doing a couple videos with them in the background, maybe getting people excited, and share the videos and stuff like that to do some giveaways as well. But yeah, definitely prioritizing the dudes that are here for a year. And currently gonna have 15 shirts bagged up. And look, I didn't put the YouTube logo on the side. Just either stick the sticker on the side or just tell somebody, look, yeah, it's from the Claybro YouTube channel. If you guys want one, you know what to do. Let's see. People are just trying to claim that copy. It's ridiculous, Budgie. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. So I just took it off. Man. But you can't. Yeah, it's very strange to me. Little 8-second clip on free music, right? That you're allowed to use. But they want to try and mess with me, so no music now. Let's stay tuned, bro. Link up somewhere. I'll fly off for a clap. I'm in Ohio. Lottery Stocks, what's happening? Lottery Stocks is going to come spend Christmas with me. What's going on, Lottery Stocks? I hit you on Discord. Perfect. Gorilla. Skystonify. What's going on? King Mom, Skystonify. Any thoughts, opinions on why FII crypto been some crazy ups and downs? So, yes, I do have a couple opinions on it, David. Let's go out here. Why FII is... It's not Yearn Finance. It's the DeFi crypto, correct? YFII is DeFi. Yes, DeFi money. So YFII, DeFi money, it is definitely swinging around here. If you look at the last month, man, been moving around from $1,000 going up to 1,700. Now it's back down to 1,600. Been all the way up to 4,000 over the last month, man. It is definitely a volatile coin. But what I think is happening, man, is that this DeFi money, there's going to be a battle between centralized finance and decentralized finance when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. Now, pros and cons to both. Decentralized finance, you're owning your cryptocurrency at that point. You know, you don't run the risk of a centralized exchange going bankrupt, stealing your coins, and leaving you in the dust. If the problem is, or one of the problems that could arise, is that we may see some government regulation come in to try and protect investors that really prohibits, limits, makes illegal bans, regulates heavily the DeFi space. So DeFi is looking good right now based on centralized exchanges going bankrupt. The risk is, you know, you could have some government regulation come in at any time, and then the DeFi space really gets hit hard. Centralized finance, obviously the pros there are that governments can easily control, so they should leave the centralized finance spaces alone. But all of these scam exchanges that are basically taking your money and giving it to their girlfriends and letting their girlfriends trade $10 billion and things like that, that is mind-blowing. So centralized finance is going through some crazy times right now. So the pros in centralized finance, easily controlled by the government. The government probably won't be doing anything to get rid of centralized finance exchanges or centralized exchanges. But the cons are, dude, these people are just thieves, man. People are thieves. Hey, bro, if you want, I can send you some audio clips of intro music. I can make one specifically for you. No stupid copyright. Dark, bro, man. It might be the way that I need to go. Obviously, that music that I had on there was good for like a year and a half, man. Now they all of a sudden just want to start hitting copyright claims on it. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, look, I'm not going to sit here and make any of you guys, try to make some beats or anything like that. But, if you want to or whatever, it's up to you. Let's see. Get my new phone today. Picture going up in the Discord now. Pudgy. Nice, man. Picture of what? Picture of your new phone? You took a picture of your new phone? What are you talking about? Also on AMC, sold a bunch more cash secured puts this Friday. It's for this Friday at $7.50 for 17-cent sheets. If assigned, I will sell covered calls next week. Making money both ways. Nice, Frank. Nice. Dude, Frank is an income generating G, man. And selling those at $7.50. All right. Not bad with AMC sitting at $7.76 at the moment. All right, Frank. Frank taking a little bit of a gamble there, selling some in the money puts. Not too bad. Or not, they're not in the money. You're still above them right now, but not too bad. It's a pretty close strike there, Frank. I like it. Let's see. They are just being dumb. Yeah, they really are being dumb. Thoughts on USDT? Possible depegging. Oh. I don't think that US Tether should depeg. I don't think that Tether should repeg it. If Tether comes down, dude, Tether's got like a massive multi-billion-dollar valuation. Who is somebody trying to start rumors that Tether is going to depeg? I really don't think that Tether would depeg. What's the market cap over here? Gosh, dude, a $65 billion market cap. Nope, not playing anybody else's videos, not doing that. Yeah, so I was trying to see really quick because I don't know the answer to it as to whether or not Tether is collateralized. So if they're sitting on $65 billion worth of assets. I know that USDC is supposed to be collateralized. So if they've got $50 billion in USDC, they're supposed to be sitting on $50 billion to make sure that it is stable there. But I'm not 100% sure how Tether works. I just know that Tether is one of the first stable coins that's out there. And I don't think that they would be depegging. If they did, that would obviously be bad. Bet you being here with the copyright due to whose ever music it is feeling the burn and this crabby. Very possible, Gorilla. Very possible. I think it's wild, man. I think it's wild because I've been using that song for like the last year and a half. Morning, bro, fam. M&D, what's going on? Morning, beautiful people. How you doing, Diddy214? Hope you all had a lovely weekend. I did, M&D. I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. GME coming in Wednesday. Giggity, giggity. What is it? GME's coming Wednesday? What's it going to do on Wednesday, man? It's going to go up? It's going to go up? I hope it goes up on Wednesday, but I don't know. Is that what it's going to do? I wanted to see something else. Not Tether here. I wanted to see... I think this is the one. Oh, okay. Alright, wake and bake, starting the week right. Well, dude, I don't know if you're baking muffins for the week or what you got going on, but I hope they taste delicious, Skystonify. I hope they taste delicious, man. Sitting down here, 65, 60. Alright, it's slightly lower. Short that bad boy at 68, sitting at 67 right now. Not too bad. Alright, so last I knew, Tether was backed mostly by government paper, but there's also no audits behind each other. Oh my gosh. I hope that Tether does not. If Tether goes down, dude, you are probably going to see a massive collapse in the cryptocurrency space. That would be worse than Terra Luna Classic going down. Now, I have not seen any concerns about Tether being depegged or anything like that. But, yeah, dude, if Tether goes down, being one of the most used stable coins, I'm pretty sure Tether is, like, top 5 market cap, too. Top 3. Yeah, Tether's top 3. So if you look at the top market caps, Bitcoin and Ethereum are top, right? Tether is third, with a $65 billion market cap. Binance is actually $46 billion. Binance is huge. USDC at a $43 billion market cap. And BUSD, another stable coin, at a $22 billion market cap. So, absolutely crazy. Binance is a powerhouse, man. If you add BNB and BUSD together, you get a market cap above Tether. So, Binance is technically third most important coin. But nonetheless, dude, you got some heavy hitters in these stable coins right here, with Tether having a $65 billion valuation and USDC at 43. I can guarantee you people would pull out if one of these two coins became depegged. It would be worse than Terra Luna Classic depegging. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat. In and out of meetings for the next couple of weeks or so. Hope you get your proper hydration when you can. Thank you very much, Pat. Thank you very much, Pat. Thank you very much, Pat, for the authorized hydration. Dude, it's all going to be unauthorized hydration without you, Pat. I can tell. Thank you very much for that super chat. Absolutely delicious and refreshing. Patrick, thank you. Any news on Luna today? I'm late to the party. So Gypsy Turtle, yeah, we do have the inter-blockchain communication being re-enabled for Terra Luna Classic today. What does that mean? That means some of the other blockchains like, oh gosh, man, Atom, everything in the Cosmos. Atom, I think Chronos, and some of these other coins that are part of the Cosmos can utilize Terra Luna Classic on their blockchains as well. So it should, in theory, lead to a drastic increase in volume and utility. It does not have to, but the fact that you can use it on these other blockchains now should allow for much more use cases for Terra Luna Classic. Increased volumes should equal increased burns. Increased burns should equal increased price. And it should be good all across the board. But that's the major news taking place today. Now, we haven't seen any of that action yet. We haven't seen any of these major catalysts or spikes. But that's what's going on in Terra Luna Classic. A lot of people excited about the IBCs, is what they call them. IBCs opening back up. Jordan Madris, what's going on? Let's see. It's a Cali thing, I guess. What, bacon muffins in the morning? Nah, people do that all over the place, guys. Stonify. I think the next dividend stock I'll get over 100 shares for covered calls might be AT&T or Ford, both under $20 per share. With decent dividends, man. I know that AT&T's got a solid dividend. Is Ford like 3%? I'm not exactly sure what Ford's dividend is. Ford's sitting on a 4% dividend. Currently at $13.57. If it curls back over, Frank, if it curls back over, you know I'm looking down in this double bottom area. $11, $12 a share would be my entry. If it does curl back over here on some solid support, and it does look like it may be trying to, down 2% today. And then you've got AT&T. AT&T is a tough one. I wouldn't have expected AT&T to come down to this $14 range, so I'm not sure if you got in or if anybody got into AT&T at $14. That is a drastic, that's a huge low, right? That's taking you down to some 2008, 2009 levels back in here. But AT&T doesn't have a huge trading range that it stays in. This goes all the way back to 1994, man. AT&T was trading at $19. It's trading at the same price that it is now. In 1994, you're looking at 30 years worth of literally no gains whatsoever. But AT&T does have a solid 6% dividend. And if you're able to swing in that $14 range, that dividend is going to be even better, man. So it looks like a quarterly dividend here, almost 28 cents, 28 cents, 28 cents, 52 cents. So hey, if the price goes back up, they lowered the dividend, right? If you get in at this $14 range and the price goes back up into the 20s or 30s, dude, you could be sitting on a $2 a year dividend on a $14 share. I mean, that's a huge move, dude. That's like a 15% dividend that you've got annualized plus 100% capital gains. Not going to be bad at all for AT&T. Long term, though, because, and look, you guys want the long-term graph of AT&T. There's not a ton of capital gains unless you would have gotten in back in the 80s. So something to look at there if you do want a dividend-producing or an income-producing stock like AT&T. And then I'm sure you can sell. AT&T's got options, right? I'm sure you can sell your covered calls on AT&T too. And it's not a very volatile company. So you're not going to have to worry about really losing out on those shares if you want to sell those covered calls. Let's see. Print that it falls. I want crypto to fall hard. Hey, man, yeah, a lot of people do want crypto to fall hard right now. We've already experienced so many losses. We've seen so many declines. And, you're just ready. You're ready for that accumulation period to take place. If you believe in the future of crypto, why not stack it as much as possible while it's cheap and then take a nice 10-year approach to it or whatever and watch yourself be sitting on a $20 million portfolio 10 years from now when cryptocurrency is just mainstream and nobody uses cash anymore. I think we're currently in a longer bear market than average bear market, correct. Gary, we talking stocks, we talking crypto? Because no. Typically, here's what we've seen, and I'll show you this because Old Rounder pointed something out that was awesome, man. So we'll take a look at it really quick here. If we look at Bitcoin, okay, if we look at Bitcoin as an indicator of the overall cryptocurrency market, we go back to 2015 here. If we go back to 2015, we had a massive bull market at the end of 2013, okay? It ran from $100 over $1,000, a nice 10x increase. And then after this bull market that took place at the end of 2013, remember these years, it took a year to go down, and at the beginning of 2015 is when it bottomed. And then from 2015, it sat for about a year and a half. Just hit some lows, man. Trading around here. And then at the end of 2020, so it was a 2-year period where it was at its lows. The peak in 2013 to the end of 2017. End of 2017 is when it runs up to $18,000, $19,000 per coin. And then what's it do? The exact same thing. Okay? It comes down for a year and bottoms at the beginning of 2019. Now, when it bottoms at the beginning of 2019, it sits relatively sideways for the next 2 years, from 19 to the end of 2020. Almost 2 years, right? Beginning of 2021. And then it starts to rally throughout 2021. So the same, end of 2021 rally that we had there is very similar to the end of 2015 or the end of 2013 rally, and then the end of 2017 rally. We're seeing it again here in 2021. So if the same pattern repeats, we would spend a year coming down, and that would put us around the January timeframe of 2023. So we got a couple months left. And if we bottom out in January of 2023, we may spend till the end of January 2024 just trading sideways, bouncing around. And then beginning of 2025 or so, end of 2024, beginning of 2025, is when you could really see that rally take place. So definitely something to consider, man. That is kind of a cyclical pattern nature. If you believe in patterns like that, then we would be bottoming around the beginning of 2023, and the same way we bottomed around 2019 and began to rally in 2021, same way we bottomed in 2015 and began to rally in 2017. You may have a 2025 rally in cryptocurrency, but giving you basically a year and a half, 2-year period to pick up shares or coins, at the bottom. So it's typical in the cryptocurrency space of what we're seeing right now. The stock market as well, if you look at the 2020 or the 2000 fallout with the dot-com bubble, that lasted a little over a year. The 2007 to 2009 bottom in the stock market for the Great Recession or whatever they called it, that lasted a little over a year. So what we could be seeing now in the stock market is also it lasting a little over a year, which we are right at that 1-year period right now. So yeah, we could be bottoming at the beginning of 2023 for the stock market as well, if you believe in those types of cyclical patterns and stuff. Obviously, we've got a lot going on in the economy. Interest rates, inflation rates, we're in a much different position than we were before. You know, wars and rumors of wars all over the place. I don't know, dude. You get some end time stuff going on there. They could lead to some further declines in the stock market, crypto market, and so on. But I guess it all depends on whether or not you believe in the patterns repeating themselves. Brennan, yeah, it passed. Sorry, I know I missed something. Finally here, strongly practicing patience today. People pushing it, zero common sense. Though, even though we are the same species, hope everyone is good. Clay, you watched the videos? I did not watch it yet, Chris. I was making videos, and I was bagging up, dude. I was bagging up. I got a bunch of shirts ready to go out, man. Got a bunch of shirts ready to go out. The little bro logo on the bag there. So I was doing that all morning today. I did see that you sent one, but I did not watch it yet. Crypto, Gary, that's what we were talking about on those cyclical patterns. I sure hope LUNC community pool is going to make LUNC grow and not grow their own. Me too, David. Me too. I hope this isn't some... Because, look, dude, you know, it is the community that decides what goes on with those community pools. But, dude, you know, if they end up having $100 million in these community pools, and all they got to do is have these validators say, okay, well, let's just agree together. There's 9 of us. Really, there's 5 of us that only need to agree together. If the 5 of us agree to pay ourselves $100 million, they each walk away with $20 million, dude. You know, like, yeah, I don't know. It could be a dangerous situation. You really got to put a lot of trust in into the developers and validators that are running Terra Luna Classic. When Rozzy, I have no idea where Rozzy's at, man. I haven't seen Rozzy in a long... It's like been, what, 2 weeks since we've seen Rozzy in here? Also, thinking about selling some AMC, even though the tax stuff, but I wanted to get to 100 million Shiba. Very nice. Yeah, Chris, man, very nice. Yeah, look, dude, look. At the end of the day, it is your decision, right? You can still write off those tax losses for this year, and it's going to give you less of you're going to get a bigger tax break. You know, you're going to get more taxes back in March if you write off a loss right now. When you file your taxes in March, if you sell your shares before the end of December, you're able to write off those losses in AMC, and you'd be getting more money back in March on your tax returns if you have a loss that you can write off. Let's see. Bitcoin is your best bet that this coin will be worth money as other cryptos will be done worthless. Yeah, so Paul, I agree with that, right? No, I don't think that all cryptocurrencies are going to die. I don't think that Ethereum's going to die. I don't think a lot of these coins are going to die, but Bitcoin does have the best chance of survival. Even though it may not have the highest chance of market gains, may not 100, 200x or anything like that, while some of these other very risky coins could. But I agree that Bitcoin's got the best chance of survival. All right, it's good though. Keeps me time. Yeah, D's gives me time too, man. I ain't worried about it. Trading sideways ain't inflation. I'll drink to that until the bulls come home to roost. I like it. Thank you very much, Patrick, for the authorized hydration. Loving it, man. Yeah, trading sideways is okay. Trading sideways is okay, man. We can accumulate for the next year and a half if necessary. I mean, I don't know what you guys are capable of, right? But I do know that if you just implemented that coffee rule, everybody says you spend $3, $5 a day on coffee, and if you invested that instead, could you imagine by the end of the year, 5 times the 300, you're gonna have what, $1,500 in cryptocurrency. If that 20 or 30x is, you're gonna be sitting on like $40,000, man, by the time the bull market would return, just because you gave up coffee for a year. So it is something to think about if you guys believe in the future of cryptocurrency and you believe in this cyclical nature that we're gonna be sitting here at or near lows for the next year to potentially year and a half. Rozzy disappeared the same time Pika did. 8214. Somebody come up with a conspiracy theory right now. Just stack until it all collapses. I like it. Emma D. Stack until it collapses. I'm hoping for a Christmas miracle. It will happen for the stock market. DD214. Let me say this, man. If a Christmas miracle does happen for the stock market, which is not impossible, right? People believe in the Santa Claus rally. If it does happen, Do you think it'll be sustainable? I don't think it'll be sustainable. I don't think that there's enough going on to boost the economy right now that would make it a sustainable gain. But I would take advantage of it in a way that you could, make some quick gains and not necessarily make some longer term holds right now. Because I still think we're in a very dark situation, man. ACA BUSD has been good to me over the past few days. Nice, Matthew. ACA. Are you talking ADA or ACA? I don't know what ACA is. I'm not sure if you're talking Cardano or if there's an ACA. Akala? Dude, I actually don't know which one it is. There's like 3 ACAs. Akala, ACA, and Akash. I don't know which one it would be unless you're talking Cardano at ADA. How about the Shib developers are hanging out on the beach with Oh, God. Wouldn't that be hilarious if it turns out that Satoshi was SBF? And that's why nobody's ever heard Satoshi's voice. Oh, man. Oh, boy. And that's where the $1 billion went. That's where the $1 billion went. It was laundered through Shiba Inu coin. Oh, man. Let me even give them a 5 to 10% share of that 50% skim. That's still a lot of money. Oh, dude. Yeah. It is a lot of money, man. It is a lot of money. And look, right? That's kind of like worst case scenario. That's the kind of crap you hear about Safe Moon and all of these other rug pull coins. But because of the fallout, and because so many validators right now have such large sums, it's a possibility, okay? And when you've got $100 million, we're not there yet, but when you've got that type of money in a pool, that all you have to do to decide to like split that pool up or use that pool on something is have 5 different validators agree. I mean, yeah, they would kill Terra Luna Classic at that point, but they would win. You know what I mean? Like, they would each walk away with their $20 million, and they would drain the liquidity pools. Very similar to the Safe Moon situation. So, it's not a good idea to just blindly ignore that stuff, which a lot of people want to do, man. A lot of people think that ignorance is bliss, and if you just believe that these developers are kind-hearted individuals who are not motivated by money, $20 million is a lot of money. $20 million is a lot of money. People will rob you for 20 cents, let alone $20 million. Let's see. Most altcoins will die because they're scams. Hey, Dingy, man. I agree with that. It doesn't cost every 2 weeks, but it'll look for a discount the week before ex-dividend to buy remaining shares up to 100. Very nice, Frank. Very nice. Do you think the CPI will continue to drop in the next reporting? Gary, I imagine yes. Okay? I imagine yes, but I don't imagine it's because prices are coming down. Prices may actually be rising. They just may be rising slower than what we saw in December of 2021. So let's see if we can pull up a graph here to see what we'd actually be comparing it to. I don't want the past 20 years. No, I don't like these charts. Dude, the government has the dumbest looking website. Like, look at this website. This is literally the dumbest looking website. And these charts are terrible. Like, the last 20 years. I don't care about the last 20 years. I want to know how quickly it was rising. December of 2021. So December of 2021, the inflation rate was up 7%. It's coming back down now because we're starting to compare to when it began to rise. So you could see that in June it began to peak. And, June is when we really started to run up quickly in 2021 here. So you had this nice rise. And because we're already comparing to high numbers, it's able to start peaking over and turning a little bit. So I would imagine, because it was running so quickly in December here and shooting up, that we're going to be comparing to a higher number already. And we may start to see a little bit of a fall down. It doesn't mean that prices are improving. It doesn't mean that anything is actually getting better. It just means that the denominator is higher. Therefore, the inflation rate would be lower. Let's see. I think Binance will stop burning because of this. Brandon, if they increase it to 50%, I do think it's a possibility, man. Binance at that point would literally just be handing over $500,000 a month to the Terra Luna Classic community pool. Let's see. Shifted coffee fund declared, bro. Nice, Patrick. I got the coffee fund now, and I need the hydration, man. Thank you very much, Patrick. Love it. Feels like I'm fishing at the bottom. Every once in a while, I get a bite, even though my line right back out to another bite. Oh, even though you throw your line out there, another bite. Yeah, Lonnie, it is true, man. I do hope that we are near a bottom. But, hey, if it continues to come down, man, if you believe in the future of it, these prices are discounts, okay? You got to look at it in a positive light if you believe that in the future it will go up. SBF is too young to be a Satoshi. The money on his... Oh, no. Shitoshi. I was talking Shitoshi. The guy from Shiba Inu coin, not Satoshi with Bitcoin. I was talking Shitoshi with Shiba Inu coin there. Hey, glad someone brought up the Christmas rally. The video I sent you talks about each bear market has a certain amount of rallies. I think it said 2008 had like 12 rallies before the bull market returned. Yeah, quite possibly. I don't remember all of the little rallies that 2008 had. I just remember it was like March 9th of 2009 was the actual bottom. And when it did bottom, it did, create a little bit of a V down there at the bottom. If you want to really see it, we could come out here to the NASDAQ. We could come out to 2009 weekly. Man, this might be tough. 2009. So it did, it fell off pretty quick. This is a weekly chart. So this is towards the end of 2008 here. This was the bottom, right? Started to bottom here. Nice. But it did double bottom. The NASDAQ coming down to 1,200 points per coin, or 1,200 points per coin. 1,200 points on the NASDAQ, and then began the rally, man. It never looked back. Like, that's the beautiful thing. Once the bottom was in, it never looked back and just started to gain from there on out. So I do hope we see something similar. Drastic sell-off, from 2,800, 3,000 points on the NASDAQ here, all the way down to 1,200. It was a drastic 50-60% decline, man. That's why it was so harsh. But we've already had like a 33% decline with what we're seeing right now. Hitting 16,000 on the NASDAQ, coming down to 10,000 on the NASDAQ. This could be the bottom, but I imagine we do come down even further before going on our rally. And it depends what you think a little rally is, man. We'd be in a weekly chart. This could be a rally, 1. This could be a rally, 2. This could be a little rally, 3. We might have to fall down even further to follow that same pattern and hit 8 rallies before we see the NASDAQ and the overall stock market jump again. Let's see. Ignorance is absolutely blissful for the ignorant. The rest of us, it's the rest of us that have to suffer. Yes, M&D, that I agree with. Hey, now, we paid like $847 billion for that website. That website still sucks, man. That website still sucks, M&D. It's terrible. That's the world we live in. Yes, it is. 55 watch, only 5. No, they better be more than 5 likes, guys. If there's only 5 likes on this, you guys are getting smacked with an ad. Let's see what we got. Load. Nah, I'm showing 30 likes right now. I still feel like I should hit you with an ad, but I'm showing 30 likes right now. We're good to go. We're good. You guys better click that like button, though. Let's see. Burned my first 10,000 LUNC today. Earned 100,000 staked. So going to burn 10% through LUNC Blaze. Franchise. Very nice, man. Very nice. You know, you don't have to do that, right? But it is something you can do if you want to. Dude, I think that you could do a 10,000 LUNC giveaway, too. If you wanted to gain some followers and gain some attention and stuff, you could, instead of burning it, man, you could do a 10,000 LUNC giveaway. And people will be happy with that. I just don't like burning your own coins. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like just lighting your money on fire and burning it so that you never have access to it again. I say do a giveaway and get some followers where there's something. My conspiracy theory is that the developers will keep messing with the burn tax until they receive 100%. They very well could, man. They very well could. We're going to have to see how this 50% of the burn tax goes. And all nodes, a huge validator, I think maybe the biggest one, with 17% of the vote, voted no. Now, the bad news is it's still passing right now. But they did vote no, which may signal to some other large validators that they should also vote no. But yeah, we're going to have to see, man. If they're able to get away with 50%, I don't think it's their end game either. I think that they'll raise it again and say, look, man, we need a little bit more to fund these pools so we can get more people on board and build and so on. You know, we don't want... The crazy thing is, these guys want full-time, like $100,000 a year salaries to work on Terra Luna Classic part-time. They're not going to quit their jobs, where they are making $100,000 if they are, to work on Terra Luna Classic. They're still going to work on it for maybe an hour in the evening, once or twice a week, but expect to get paid $100,000 to do so. That's the dangerous part, man. That's the dangerous part. Smiley in the house, baby! What's up, Clipper? What's going on, Smiley guy? How you doing? Crypto is one of the few things worth hoarding, barring a few exceptions. Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's a good idea to stack up on some cryptocurrency and see how it plays out, man. You know, it is a risk, absolutely, but it could be a risk that is very worthwhile in taking. Let's see. Thoughts on Hex? Ooh, Gary. So, Hex is one of these coins that I never really got into. I will say this, okay? Is his name Ryan? What's the guy's name that started Hex or really talks about Hex all the time? It is crazy to me to see the support that this guy gets. It's almost like some sort of a cult. And that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, right? I don't know. I've never really dove into it. But everybody, Richard, not Ryan. Everybody loves that dude, right? And he's got a very strong and very dedicated following. I just have not looked into Hex well enough to really make it a determination. I know that it did very well in 2021, and we can look at it for a second here. But I never really looked into it well enough, man, or never bought it to make a decision on whether or not it's a cryptocurrency that I like or whatnot. So it did very well in 2021 here, rising up to about 50 cents per coin. Currently sitting at 3 cents. And going from these lows, so it can go much lower than where it's at right now. Sitting at 3 cents, dude, the lows back in 2020 were 4 zeros and a 9. So 4 zeros and a 6 here at these points. It can get cheaper, but these guys, man, they love Hex. I don't know enough about it to really make a determination on whether I like it or not, but they like Richard, they like Hex, and if they like it that much, that shows how strong the community is, dude. And one of the things that you need for a coin to succeed is a very strong, supportive community. They've got that. I just don't know what all Hex is used for and things like that. Let's see. When you take out your crypto and put it in cash in Canada, you lose 50% of your money. Canada taxes you at 50%? Dan, man, don't take your crypto out. Yeah, Dan, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. You could find, dude, take a year-long vacation to like Portugal or something. Don't do that. Make a lot of money in the next bull market and take some sort of a year-long residence vacation to Portugal or Ecuador or somewhere that is going to let you take it out for potentially tax-free. Oh my gosh. Don't please. 50% tax is a huge tax, man. My gosh. Worst case scenario, no bass boat. Oh, crypto is one of the few. Oh, worst case scenario, no bass boat. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Best case scenario, bass yacht. I like it. Pat, thinking big. Whatever happened to the miscellaneous $4.5 million water, whatever it is that everyone was fighting over? So, David, it's getting a lot less attention recently. What I think is happening with that is that a lot of these guys that are developers and these business managers that want to be on the board of directors for Terra Luna Classic are saying that they may get sued by Terraform Labs and some of the old guys that work for Do Kwon if they take that wallet and begin to cash that wallet out. And I don't think that they want to go through the legal trouble of doing that. So they've kind of dropped that a little bit. There are some other proposals out there that are still trying to gun for it. But I think that they're not necessarily giving up, but they're finding that the legal troubles may be something that they don't want to deal with. $4 million is a lot of money, man. And if these guys don't think that there would be problems that arise from stealing $4 million from some old owners, I think that they're right. That they will have some legal troubles. Let's see. They're only working part-time. They want to keep their $100,000 jobs with benefits. They use the LUNC for all their pockets. Yeah, Matthew. Well, I know. Part-time work is like 20 hours a week. These dudes are working like 1 or 2 hours a week in the evenings. And they're going to tell you that they're working very hard, too. They're not, man. They're not. Imagine, I don't know what you guys do for work, right? But you use Chris for an example. Chris, dude, does some landscaping. If Chris all of a sudden landscaped his own yard, okay, and he goes out there and cleans his leaves up or weeds his mulch bed or something and wanted a full-time salary to do that 1 or 2 evenings during the week. Come on, Chris. Come on now. Let's see. When you take out your crypto and put it in cash, Clay takes 50% of your money. Regards, Sisbro. Yes, man. Sisbro did not make any of these, Dippy Dog. This was all me yesterday, dude. All me yesterday. So we've got all these bro shirts ready to go, man. Sisbro made none of those, Diffy. None of those. Thoughts on the hard wallets? I bought because obviously I'm nervous with everything that went on, but I have my stuff on MetaMask, and a lot of people said that it is secure, but it is anything online secure. So, Gary, I do think that MetaMask is secure. Yes, MetaMask is on the blockchain, right? So what you really risk when you're using wallets like Trust Wallet, Crypto.com wallet, MetaMask, Coinami, like all of these different wallets, you risk somebody doing one of two things, okay? And this could happen to a Trust Wallet as well. If, let's say you store your cryptocurrency on a MetaMask, and you go to some website where you think that you are going to, whatever your intentions and thoughts are, you connect your wallet to it, okay? Connect your wallet to a website because you want to buy off that website, you're going to earn rewards, you're going to buy an NFT, free airdrops, all this stuff. If you connect your wallet to any one of these websites being online, boom, you could be a minute, dude. They've got their scripts running that as soon as you type in your password, what they do is they go in there, they have access to your wallet now because they're a fake website, and they just drain your account immediately. So that's like one of the risks, is that you type your password into, or you connect your wallet to a website that you should not be connecting your wallet to. That's a major risk for that. Another risk, obviously, you forget your password and then you're screwed up forever. But I'd say those are the two major risks of having those online DeFi wallets. Is them getting hacked in that sort of a way. Or, obviously, if somebody hacks your phone somehow, and you get your password stored on your phone somewhere, they might be able to see that. So that's kind of like the major concerns about that. I don't know if people are necessarily running malware on just random individual phones to see if they can find a password and hit the lottery that way, but they probably are. 50% tax, another example of government wars against the common person. Keeping us down, man. Keeping us down. IBC open today, right? Yes! Bearded Dad Beard Company. IBC's the inter-blockchain communication is opening up today for Terra Luna Classic. Look, I don't think that we're going to see any huge spikes today or anything like that. A lot of people are very excited about it on Twitter, especially these developers and validators. But I don't see it translating into any huge gains or anything like that. Hopefully I'm wrong. But, I mean, what's it really going to do? People are just going to flock to move their Terra Luna Classic over to a different blockchain, or flock to buy on a different blockchain? Making 200 million tectonic per day. Might as well accumulate while it just sits. Lonnie, absolutely, man. Hurrah! Make a pay of a completion proposal. They only get paid once work is done, since they're using a business model. I bet tons of people vote. Yeah, so Bearded Dad Beer Company, another thing that I've actually discussed, because I talk about it. I do these videos on it, and my dad watches a lot of these videos, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's crazy they want to do that, and we talk about it. I think that these guys should get paid to do work, right? I honestly do. I want everybody to make as much money as possible. But I think when it comes down to it, they do want a paycheck, right? They don't just want paid. When you're building something, which is what Terra Luna Classic is doing right now. Terra Luna Classic is not a successful running business. Terra Luna Classic is in the startup stages. And you don't just start taking paychecks in the startup stages. I think that it would be completely fair if when they hit certain milestones, they receive some sort of a payout. But not a payout that's immediately transferred to USDT or Ethereum or some other coin that takes out of Terra Luna Classic. They gotta put their money where their mouth is, man, and believe in it. If they're buying it, maybe they get paid, 100 million Terra Luna Classic that vests for completing task number 1, but it vests in a year from now. Or it vests when they reach milestone number 2. And when they reach milestone number 2, okay, they'll have another period where that'll vest when they reach milestone number 3. And upon reaching milestone number 2, they can cash out milestone number 1 if they want. It should absolutely be incentivized to one, keep them in Terra Luna Classic as opposed to cashing it out and just using it as a paycheck and creating value for Terra. Because if they don't care that Terra Luna Classic rises in price, it's over, man. It's over. They have to care that Terra Luna Classic rises in price. And if it's vested after a certain period of time, it should incentivize them to, 1, stay in, and 2, care about the price going up. So I think something like that is much more fair, man. I do. That's why the community pools do exist. But dude, just to have a paycheck, I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea of just a paycheck. Keep it Luke because I bought when it was really cheap, but I've pretty much lost faith in the project. At least with these, yeah. And these developers, man, they could change their mind too. They may have good intentions. They may just not be. Look, dude, I'm gonna just say it. This is not bad, right? But developers are kind of nerdy people. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're extremely intelligent, but they think different. I think in numbers. I love finance. I think in percentages. I think in terms of swings and the potential for these numbers to make sense. These developers, they begin to think in sort of code writing, okay? That's their language. That's why they're so good at it and can sit there and literally speak a different language in this code. They think in terms of like computer instructions. If you really want to break it down, the 1s and 2s. If this, then that kind of if-then statements that they can make. And they may not be as intrigued by capital gains and things like that. I am. They may not be. And that may be why they're a little bit more focused on just getting tasks done and receiving a paycheck. So it could just be completely different personalities than I have and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I do agree everybody should be making as much money as possible. I just don't think that they're necessarily going about it the correct way and making as much money as possible, especially for you, right? And me, the guys that are investing, that can't go out there and change code on Terra Luna Classic and directly influence the price of Terra Luna Classic by, creating new opportunities there. How does DeFi work for crypto? Yeah, MK. So I think that DeFi is crypto, right? I think that that's going to be the surviving factor in crypto. Yes, actual proof of work proposal. I think it would be great, dude. I think it would be great. I think that when they reach these sort of milestones, they can get paid, but it vests when they reach the next milestone, or it vests a year out from now. It incentivizes them to complete the next milestone because they get paid for the first one. And it incentivizes them to hold at least until certain points are made, which is all what we want, right? We don't want them just all of a sudden cashing out $100 million in community pool funds. Lorenzo! 2-month member, baby. I love it. Lead us in the next bull storm, Clay. But first, we got a little banana. Yes, you take the banana. You lick the banana. You stick the banana. Lorenzo, man, thank you very much for the member chat. Absolutely love it, man. They should not get rich in a couple of hours worth of work a week, while the investors invest tons into a project and take a risk with potential to lose it all in a market while they assume no risk. Exactly, man. And that's kind of the capitalism versus worker approach, or comparison or argument that everybody tries to make. The investors, they're the ones with equity in the situation that take the risks. Does a dad bro do dad jokes? For example, I have a pet termite, and his name is, and named him Clint. Clint eats wood. No, dad bro doesn't have any dad jokes like that, but that's a good one, Diffy Dog. I like it. Oh man, how is it? Pudgy throwing some homage over there to AMC Trapper, baby. Peace out to the diamond-handed orangutans. I like it, man. Peace to the sideways square-handed orangutans. Very nice, Pudgy. Very nice, guys. I didn't even know it was 1 o'clock already, but it is 1 o'clock. Hopefully, I can get the rest of these shirts bagged up. Maybe start doing some giveaways tonight or something like that. And if you do know that you've been a member for over a year, please message me with address where I can send it. I don't care if it's your mom's address or if it's P.O. Box or whatever. Send me an address where I can send your shirt and what size. You don't get to pick the color or anything. They're already in bags. The size is on the bag, so I'll throw your address on the bag and get it shipped out. Not today, right? I'll make maybe 1 or 2 or 3 trips to the post office this week or something like that. But, we got some bro shirts ready to go. So if you've been a member for over a year, please message me your details and what you want there. If your mindset, then what is the number? Yeah, DD214. And it's a good mindset, though, right? It is a different mindset than, a finance guy or a marketing guy or just a normal person thinking about a project and stuff like that. But it's a required mindset. We need builders like that. It's just, it may not be best for the overall project, but we need them to be able to build. All right, guys. Nonetheless, man, get your name in the chat right now. We'll do the shout-outs, and we will be back a little bit later. Dark Bro, man. See you later. Bill, Kai, DD214, 775, Hall. Who dat? See you later, man. Kai, enjoy your day. Frank D's, Old Rounder, peace out to you. Jordan, man. Peace, Kane, bro. Peace to you. Pudgy, peace out to the diamond-handed apes. I like it. Kai Scott, see you later, man. Pudgy, all you guys. D's, almost said it again, darn it. Dark Bro, DD214, Christopher, Anthony, peace out to you, man. All of you guys. You know what time it is. So you want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.